The history of Vietnam stretches back thousands of years. Around 2,900 years before Christ, the legendary Hung Kings established the first known Vietnamese state, Vân Lang, in the Red River Delta. This early period saw the development of rice cultivation, bronze casting, and a distinct culture along the river. By about 2,100 years before Christ, the Dong Son culture had flourished, known for its sophisticated bronze drums and advanced agricultural techniques. In 208 before Christ, the Qin dynasty from China attempted to exert control over the region, marking the beginning of centuries of Chinese influence over Vietnam. From 176 before Christ to 43 after Christ, the Trung sisters led a famous rebellion against Chinese domination, which temporarily restored Vietnamese independence. In 43 after Christ, the Han dynasty reasserted control, leading to nearly 1,000 years of Chinese rule, during which Confucianism, Chinese administrative systems, and cultural practices were deeply integrated. In 928 after Christ, Ngo Quyen defeated the Southern Han forces at the Battle of Bac Dung River, securing Vietnam's independence and establishing the Ngo dynasty. Over the following centuries, dynasties such as the Ding, early Lê, Lý Trân, and Lê contributed to consolidating the Vietnamese state, developing Confucian institutions, promoting Buddhism, and defending against invasions, particularly from the Mongols in the 13th century. During the 17th and 18th centuries, the country was divided between the Nguyen lords in the south and the Trinh lords in the north, while facing internal rebellions, such as the Tay Son uprising in the late 18th century. In 1830, Emperor Minh Mang of the Nguyen dynasty centralized power and modernized the state, but by 1858, France began its colonization of Vietnam. By 1862, most of southern Vietnam was under French control, forming part of French Indochina alongside Laos and Cambodia. The struggle for independence intensified in the 20th century. During the First World War and Second World War, Vietnam experienced both colonial exploitation and Japanese occupation. On September 2, 1945, Ho Chi Minh proclaimed the independence of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam in Hanoi. This led to the First Indochina War against the French, which ended in 1954 with the Geneva Accords, temporarily dividing the country at the 17th parallel into North Vietnam and South Vietnam. The Vietnam War, or the Second Indochina War, followed with the North supported by the Soviet Union and China, and the South backed by the United States and other allies. After years of intense conflict, North Vietnamese forces captured Saigon on April 30, 1975, leading to the reunification of the country under the Socialist Republic of Vietnam. In the decades that followed, Vietnam faced challenges of post-war reconstruction, economic hardship, and international isolation. From 1986 onwards, the government implemented the Doi Moi reforms, transitioning toward a socialist-oriented market economy, which spurred rapid economic growth, poverty reduction, and global integration. By the 21st century, Vietnam had become an active member of international organizations, joining the World Trade Organization in 2007 and expanding its diplomatic, economic, and technological partnerships worldwide. By 2025, Vietnam is a nation balancing economic modernization with cultural preservation, maintaining regional influence in Southeast Asia, and continuing to address environmental, social, and political challenges while fostering a young, dynamic population.